Now, why don't we empower the gift of giving? That's a good question. Why don't we do that? Like we empower so many other gifts. Well, 4 quick reasons. Number one, we don't want to be seen as money focused. There's nothing more negative than, somebody feeling like that preacher is all about the money. You've got to ask yourself, is it valuable enough? Jesus talked about it so much. Is it valuable enough for me to talk about it even though, somebody might not take it the right way? Well, the answer, of course, is yes. Yes, every time you get up to preach the scriptures, somebody could take it the wrong way. So we don't do it for that reason. Secondly, we don't do it because we're intimidated by, quote, money people. And I would just add, kind of going with that, is we don't know how to approach, quote, money people. If you're taking notes, I love that and I appreciate it. This is also going to be a download on the website 24trial.com. There's a bunch of free stuff on there, including this a little bit. But we don't know how to approach these people, and we're intimidated by these, quote, money people. And here's what I would just say to you. If you're approaching maybe a business owner, a CEO, or one of these, quote, money people, understand that they might be talking to all kind of people who have something you don't have. They might have just had a conversation with an engineer or an architect or an IT professional. You feel like you're behind the 8 ball in that area, but I want you to know you bring something to the table that no one else they've talked to brings to the table. You bring them an opportunity to make an eternal difference. And I try to remind pastors that you're holy. God set you aside. You're not meant to be like everybody else. You are holy. And the root of that word holy literally means otherness. Other. Consider yourself other. I don't have to walk in there and talk to that businessman and know all the numbers the way his accountant knew it. And I don't have to go in there and understand business necessarily or leadership even the way he does. I just need to be me. I need to occupy that role that God has placed me in. So step in there boldly. The 4th reason is we don't know how to recognize. We just don't know how to recognize these people. We don't know who has the spiritual gift. People will self-identify. We encourage people to gift test whatever your growth track model is. If you have something called Next Steps or the Pastor's Breakfast, we teach that. We teach the Pastor's Breakfast and Next Steps. We encourage you to help people to take a spiritual gift test and identify where they are. So you need to help people understand what their gift is. Now, maybe they won't do this. They won't take the spirit. A lot of leadership type people. They won't do that kind of thing. They don't want to run through the normal system. You'll find there'll be outliers. Well, there's other ways that you can find out. You can check giving records. You can set up systems that will notify you. I'll talk about that a little bit later, hoping I have time. But you can set up different thresholds and understand a personal leader's capacity and commitment.